tell us your story.
It's a little story, teacher.
Okay.
When I was in high school, my teacher instituted new rules. Like it in classroom, it was private and snap picture from teachers because some students make memes about it. I remember that my teacher nabbed me taking her a picture. It was very embarrassing. That's cool.
Nice story. I like it. And Andres, oh, Yasmin, is that a true story?
Uh, maybe.
Yes. Okay. Andres, how about you, man?
Yes. Um, the last week, I was watching the news about the protest in USA, and the police have from many people named in supermarkets, and to prevent the government institute curfews. Curfews is
Curfews.
correct in the
Yes.
cities. If you are in the streets at night, you can be arrested. Some people have a snap picture about arrest in different places.
Excellent, my friend. Good one. Good one. True story. True story. Right. I am impressed. I like your stories. Good job, guys. I'm happy. I'm a happy teacher. Happy. Well, let's begin with the lesson for today. Please open your student book to page 51. Yasmin, what day is it today?
50.
15, right. It is June 15, 2020. And the objective for today is to write a letter to the editor of the article about camera phones. I am Fernando. We are on page 651, Touchstone 4, Unit 5, Assembly. All right, number 2, speaking and writing letters to the editor. Yasmin, can you read the instructions, please?
What? Find the read the article again and where?
Number 2, 2A, pair work.
Or what do you think about the magazine article on page 50? Please post the questions.
All right. Do you remember the article from page 50? The one that we read last week? Or not really?
A little bit.
Yes.
Yes. You remember it? Okay, so look at the question. Do you think the topic of the article is relevant? That means, do you think it is important for today? 2, are you concerned about the issues it raises? Are you concerned about the issues that camera phones raise? Right? The problems that it causes? 3, have you ever seen anyone use a camera phone inappropriately? And 4, what should be done to prevent people from misusing camera phones? Okay, I want you to think about those questions, and I will read the article one more time so you can get an idea of this. Okay, Ismael, welcome. All right, camera phones, go home. Those camera-equipped cell phones may be the latest must-have tech product, with more than 31 million sold in North America last year alone. But the ability of users to snap pictures on the sly almost anywhere they go and even put images on the internet has prompted a growing number of places to institute a ban on the devices. Several large companies, even one of the leading producers of the phones, are among the companies that have prohibited employees from taking cam phones into sensitive research and production facilities to prevent corporate espionage. Schools are banning them to halt cheating, since students have been nabbed shooting test questions and emailing them to others. Many courthouses ban the phones to prevent witness or juror intimidation. At a Superior Court hearing, a witness was photographed by a cam phone user who threatened to post the photo on the web. Most gyms have set limits, especially in locker rooms, fearing members could take pictures of people in various states of undress. Those localized bans, however, do little for anyone in a public area. One popular website proudly touts photos shot by cam phones in malls and parking lots. People need to be aware that whatever you do in a public place can be recorded, says attorney Kevin Baxton of the Electronic Frontier Foundation, an online civil liberties group. All right. Well, let's continue. In in trios, because you are 3, I want you to discuss these 4 questions. All right. Andres and Ismael, can you activate your microphones?
Yeah.
Right. I think Andres is working. Okay. Well, Yasmin, Ismael, and Andres,
Yes.
please discuss these questions. Give
Uh,
your personal opinion.
Jasmine, do you think the topic of the article is relevant?
Um, I think it's relevant for some compañías.
Yes, for the company.
Yeah,
Yes,
but for some people, no, like me, it's not relevant.
yes, me too. I think it's important to know, or also for the people, that
Yeah.
information. And you, Ismael,
What
are
do you
you
think, Ismael?
what?
Ismael?
Ismael, are you concerned about the issues it raises?
Mm, yeah, I think.
Explain, man. Talk.
Sorry, teacher, I'm forward.
Really.
Yasmin, are you concerned?
What does issues?
Issues is like problems. So that question, are you concerned about the issues it causes? Are you concerned about the problems of cell phones?
Are you concerned or not?
No.
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 I think that it's depend of the the countries because the um, the governments are different in countries and the problems also. So here in Mexico, I think that it's not.
No.
No, maybe not. No, I'm not concerned.
Have you ever seen anyone use a cam phone inappropriately?
Yes.
When? Who? What time?
Now, I have been. I'm not sure if it's inappropriately, but sometimes some people use for snap pictures only for only to use that the picture like como una like como para picture picture.
Can you repeat that? It sounds like it's disconnecting. Can you repeat it?
Picture. Oh,
Can you hear me?
excusarse es excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, only for excuse. And you, Jasmine, can you listen to me? Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you, but I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh, Jasmine?
I don't know what happened, man.
Ismael?
I don't know what happened with peace
Huh?
of mind leader.
I'm alone?
I guess so, man. I guess so. I think Yasmin is back.
Hello. Police. Andres.
I think he's with the customer. Yes. Well, let's continue. Did you finish, Yasmin? Did you do question number 4? I think Andres asked you, but you left.
No. But next activity.
Yes. What do you think about Ismael? Always doing his homework.
Right now is in vacation,
Right? That's what I think too.
I think, because Jacqueline, she has 2 weeks de vacaciones from vacation.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I'm gonna see.
Homero?
All right. Well, next activity. Exercise B. You're going to write a letter to the editor of the magazine. You know, the magazine where we read the article for the other page, on the other page. And we're going to respond to the article, right? Use the ideas from your discussion above to state your views. Okay, so let's look at the little article right there, the little letter. A letter to the editor. I was interested to read your recent article on cam phones. I think the problems it talked about are very relevant here, as so many people use them. I think the biggest problem is cheating in schools. Since students can use their phones to take photos on test questions and then send them to other students. I have never used a cam phone because I would rather use my digital camera to take photos. Okay? You are responding to the article. To this article, right? You're giving your opinion. All right? Now, in this lesson, for these next 40, 50 minutes, we're going to write, all right? Giving reasons. You can use because, since, and as to give reasons. Cam phones should be banned in schools because they can be misused by students. Cam phones should be banned in schools since they can be misused by students, or cam phones should be banned in schools as they can be misused by students. Okay, all of those mean the same thing. Okay? It's just to give a reason. But depending on the context, you need to choose one carefully. Right, let's continue reading. You can use because in all cases. Use since only to give reasons that the reader already knows or can guess. Something the reader already knows. And as is more formal. Let me give you some explanations or some examples. Okay, Andres and Yasmin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now, which movie theater has the VIP section? Grand Plaza or Galerías Diana?
Is better or which?
Which
What?
one has the VIP section?
Oh, in Galerías Diana.
Okay, Yasmin, you know that, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, because both of you know this already, I can say this. Cinépolis in Galerías Diana. Sorry, no lleva tilde. All right, Cinépolis en Galerías Diana is the best movie theater on Costera because, instead of because, I say since it has the VIP section. Okay, now I can say since because you know this information. You know that it has a VIP section. Right? You know that it has a VIP section, so I can use since. Or I can use because. Cinépolis in Galerías Diana is the best movie theater on Costera because it has the VIP section. Okay, because is universal. But since is only for things that the reader already knows or they can guess that. Okay? Now, why are we learning this? Well, we need to expand our vocabulary, okay? Because we're not always going to use because. It's universal. It works in all cases. But depending on the person, maybe they don't want to use because, all right? Maybe some people will use since or some people will use as. It depends on the person. So you need to know the different ways to give a reason. Because, since, and as. All right. Since is for things the reader already knows, and as is formal. It's a formal way to say because. All right. So let's see. All right. English Access, English Access is cool as it uses more technology compared to other schools. English Access is cool because it uses more technology compared to other schools. In this sentence, I can say because, or I can use as, all right, but as is more formal. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes, Andres?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. No more explaining. You already know because, so I don't need to explain that. Now, right now, I want you to write a letter to the editor. A letter to the editor. So, you can say this. The title can be a letter to the editor. That can be the title of your letter. And you can give your opinion about the article, okay? It can be a positive opinion or it can be a negative opinion, whatever you prefer, all right? Me, I'm going to put, I was interested to read the article on cam phones. I think the problems it mentions are very controversial these days. Many people use a camera on their phones to do bad things, but they also use them for good things. Right, and that's my first sentence. My first sentence, I need to give my opinion, right? My opinion. And then in the next paragraphs, I can explain, right? I think the best thing you can use your camera phone for is to record corrupt police in the United States, because you're in Mexico, they're gonna kill you. In the USA, and also to take pictures for Instagram. Since it's a cool app for photos. All right, etc., etc. So I want you to write a letter to the editor, give your opinion, talk about cameras, talk about the camera on your phone. Use because, since, and as. Okay? Questions?
No.
Oh. Okay. Write it in your notebook, please, and then send it to my WhatsApp. How much time do you need, Yasmin?
40 minutes.
40 minutes, oh my God. No, we need at least 10 minutes at the end so we can discuss. How about this? 15 minutes.
Okay.
15? Okay.
Yes.
Set a timer for 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes and counting.
All right, so you have 15 minutes. I will be waiting for your message. I'm gonna turn off my video, but if you need any help, my audio is working. All right?
Okay. Thank you.
Look,
Are us photos dangerous for some people? For some people, I think a great problem is that the people who hurt other person for some photos, since the people believe it's a joke.
very good, very good. True. All right. Now, one thing that I want you to notice here, Ismail, is that after as, you have to put a subject and a verb, just like because it is, because they are, you know. So as photos dangerous for some people, you need a verb. What verb can you put there? As photos
Are dangerous?
as those photos are dangerous for some people. Excellent, my friend, excellent. All right, very good. Nice, nice. I am glad that you touched on that subject about it can hurt another person. Yes, definitely those photos can be very bad. And Andres Romero, can you read yours, please?
I was interested to read your article about the cam phone because the problems are common right now. Many people use their phone for record everything as the social network appears. I think that people and everybody need to know this information because many of us use the cam phone in all places without know this information only for public in social networks.
Very good, very good. All right. I only see one mistake, and it's right here. Okay, look, 4. Record is a verb. Remember, 4 is for nouns. What do you use for verbs?
To.
To, yes. Many people use their phones to record. They use your phones to record everything. Exactly. And right here, without is a preposition. So you need to, after prepositions, you need to put the verb in ing. Without
Now
knowing.
we.
Yeah, without knowing this information. Excellent. And Miss Herrera?
It was interesting, this articulating the camcorder phones are very accessible when you want to take a picture with friends or family. You have a good memories in your phone. Time it's a good tool if you use them for good things. I think it's very important to mention in your article the good and bad things to use phone.
Ooh, that last paragraph is good. Yes, because he was only mentioning the bad things, right?
Yeah.
So it's good. All right, so look. This article, we're going to put it right here. This article was interesting, okay? Because the subject is this article, not it. It's this article, okay? And eliminate A right here because memories is plural, okay? Have good memories. But everything else is very good, Yasmin. You're getting better at writing. I'm happy. Excellent. All right. Well, it is early. You know, it is 5:43, but well, we are going to stop right here with teaching. I want to explain your homework. Okay, the homework is kind of difficult to explain, but so I want to take a little bit of time. All right. So you're going to go to this website. All right. You're going to go to this website. It is called thoughtco.com. Thoughtco.com. Well, I'm going to send it to the group right now so I don't forget. But yes, in the meantime, please read this paragraph in your mind. All right, did you finish reading? Yes or no? Well, I'm going to read the paragraph for you. Look at the major news stories of any recent year, and chances are that there will be one or two big criminal cases among the headlines. Sometimes the details of the crime itself are what make the case notorious. In other instances, it's the fame of the accused. You'll find examples of both in this list of the 10 biggest criminals cases of the 21st century. And in this article, we have 10 of the biggest cases of the 21st century. The 21st century is from 2000 to now. Okay. So we have Aaron Hernandez, and it gives you information about his case. To the Grim Sleeper, all right. It gives you case like information about his case. O.J. Simpson, okay, these guys are very famous. Drew Peterson, all right. Drew Peterson killed his wives, 3 wives. Casey Anthony, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is Casey Anthony, okay. This woman apparently killed her daughter, okay. The Slender Man stabbing. Cheyenne Jesse, all right, no picture of her, but it gives you some details. The McStay family. Carrie and Stephen Turner, okay, that to me is very popular because it happened near my state, South Carolina. And Nathaniel Kibbe. Okay, Nathaniel Kibbe. Well, I would like for you to read those articles, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And your homework for this is to choose which criminal is the craziest. And why? Choose which criminal is the craziest and why. Okay? You have to write minimum a 5-sentence summary explaining the case and giving your reason. All right. Make sure you use since, as, and because, or because. You don't need to use all of them, but I want you to use since or as, right? Since or as. And if it's possible, use because. Minimum 5 sentences, but you can write more. You can write 6, 7, 8, 9, all right? So it can be something like this. Oh, I think Aaron Hernandez is the craziest criminal, okay? I think he is the craziest criminal because, or I think he is a crazy criminal as he is, or he was one of the biggest NFL stars in 2013. very rich man, a celebrity. And then he killed his wife's sister, a big NFL player, very important person in the NFL, in football. And he ruined his career for shooting a person for no reason. All right. And I explain it. I think he's the craziest criminal because, since, as. Okay. Choose from any of those 10 criminals. How do you understand this?
Yes.
Yes. All right. And that is your homework. No workbook, just this. Okay. I hope you enjoy this homework. I like this because this is real information and real English, not academic English. So maybe you can learn some new words and find out about some crazy people. Right? Crimes and criminals are always interesting. All right? And well, that is all for today. Do you understand since, as, and because?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Yasmin? Ismail?
Yes.
Yes.
Great, great. Well, hold on. There's, before you go, Luis needs to see you. He needs to confirm that you are here. So Luis is entering the room. Hello, Luis. Everyone is here, man, except Jackie. She is in her graduation. All right. Well, all right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Please be here at 4:30. 4:30. And Ismail, do your homework before or after the class, man. See you. Take care.
See you.